The Ball family. Back in like 2017, when LeVar Ball was first making noise talking about his sons and being on ESPN First Take or wherever, and basically stirring up controversy for many things, such as saying that he could beat Michael Jordan one on one and that his sons will be basically the best players of all time in the NBA and all that stuff. I did consider him to be a bit annoying and, yeah, just obnoxious and whatever. But over the years, almost 10 years later, I've come to basically admire this entire family. And the thing is that I guess it's because I've matured more in life, at least a little bit. I now respect a father picking something for his kids and saying, you know what, I'm going to train you. I'm going to help you be the best that you can be at this thing. And this is going to set you up for life. It's going to set you up and your family for generations, even. Because it's basically a Hollywood trope. This whole thing where there's this kid whose parents want him to be a doctor or whatever, and he wants to act, like in the Dead Poet Society and something like that. And that's like, oh, that's so bad. But if you look at real life, you look at any and everybody who was successful, most of them are Nepo babies. And the few that aren't Nepo babies, their parents chose something for them, guided them through that path in order to be successful. And those people often get criticized because, well, people are hating. It's a classist thing. It's also a racist thing, low key, when it comes to people like LeVar Ball and like Michael Jackson's father. And of course, nobody's perfect. You can criticize anybody for their parenting skills. Like if you were to actually, if anybody were put under the loop, any parent, everybody would look awful. Everybody. LeVar Ball was asked, when did you know that your kids were going to be professional basketball players? He said, before I chose their mother. This is what this dude said. And the thing is, I don't know if people understand how difficult it would be to become an NBA player. Like I wish I were, and not because I'm not a basketball player, but to become an MLB player, an NFL player, like in the grand scheme of things, it is incredibly difficult if you not are already the son of a former professional player or you're directly related to somebody important in the organization somehow. Same thing with any profession, even those that are like have prestige or that are in the limelight, like acting and modeling, music, and all that stuff, and even other ones like anything from business to car dealerships to plumbing, any and everything. Everything has nepotism, and everything has people trying to get their loved ones or people they know, their friends, into that industry or business or whatever. So to understand that and to say, you know what, kids, you got to be somebody great. You got to be the best in the world. That's exemplified by the fact that the Big Baller brand. From what I know, I'm not sure if I'm 100% correct on this, he turns down basically every offer from other brands like established like Nike and Puma, Adidas or whatever to sponsor his kids because they have their own brands, the Big Baller brand, which is extremely expensive, by the way. He was even criticized for this back in like 2017. I remember his shoes came out for like $500, and yes, they're all expensive, but I see the vision. Like I see. And two out of his three kids made the NBA, and they're doing really good, all things considered. I think the one thing you can say is that they get injured very often, but they're in the NBA. Imagine, like I said, you know how difficult it is to be in the NBA. Imagine you just met somebody, you're out with your friends or somebody, and you meet somebody. It turns out they play for the Chicago Bulls, they play for the Pelicans, they play for the Hornets. Like that'd be extremely impressive. That's them. And the only son who didn't make the NBA, like he has his own thing. Like they're not just staying there. They have their reality or had their reality TV show. They have a podcast. And again, the brands that they're doing everything. The son has his rap career. Like they're doing any and everything to establish generational wealth and build a giant legacy. And to be honest, you need this type of mentality. You need the type of mentality where I can be or I am and I will be considered the best at something, anything.